Pro Wrestling Ontario! Heading hard, you know we coming for ya. Big ups to competition, you know we ain't running from ya. The major payoff fights, empirical decisions, raining bombs throughout the air to strike. You know we greedy, just a little sane with the reins, yeah we rip this fight. Can I stop the progress? You can't office, we in too damn tight. So hit the lights, Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Everyone, please welcome the trios team of Kyle Boone, Jonny D, and Tarik!
Well, former Trios champions up until last show where some bit of a situation went down, Chris. I know you weren't exactly here, but what you had is you had these three men defending the championships against John Greed, Grizzly Mac representing Disgraceland. We didn't exactly know who the third person was, but at ringside, we thought they were there to support Kyle Boone, but at ringside was Shiloh. And little did we know, at the end of that match, Shiloh ended up being the third member of Disgraceland. She took advantage of Kyle Boone and picked up the win, and the championships went to Disgraceland with that.
Well, it's certainly a shocking turn of events, not only for the fans here in attendance, but for all of us watching at home on IWTV. Talk about taking things to a personal level here in professional wrestling. It doesn't get any more personal than that, Kevin.
Well, that it doesn't. Very much, these three men very frustrated after those events that happened. These men were on top of the Trios division since last September when they defeated Empire. But tonight, they come to the ring empty-handed. And who knows what's going through the minds of these three young men.
You can see the confidence that Deluca and Boone have gained in their association, in their time with Tarik, one of the top performers in all of Ontario.
Over the last 8 months, but clearly I forgot the class I'm telling you guys to be on time when your entrance music hits. So, I apologize for that, but guys, here we go, man. Finally, we get a chance to address that loss from last show. You know what, man? Things happen. Let's just say somebody's girlfriend got involved. And I'll be real, man. I lost my cool. I'm sorry, man. I lost my cool. As a veteran here, I lost my cool. I appreciate both of you guys individually. You guys are great wrestlers, and definitely the future of Ontario Indie Wrestling. However, we don't have a match tonight.
What?
I'm not prepared. So, I got to thinking. All right, these guys, two very high caliber athletes, great wrestlers. I thought to myself, how about we try something tonight? How about we have a little exhibition? How about you two wrestle me and a familiar friend, man. I've been scouting some possible tag partners. How about it, man? You guys accept?
A very interesting proposal from Tarik.
was cool thing, though.
I guess we're gonna have a tag team match, playa.
Introducing Tarik's tag team partner.
What?
Wow.
Wow! Brent Banks making his PWO debut. A 13-year veteran of the sport, longtime friend of Tarik.
Well traveled together. They were known as Steady Ballers. Brent Money Banks and Tarik.
Almost a reunion of sorts of those steady ballers here tonight.
I don't think Wavemaker Kyle Boone was expecting that.
But
Brent Banks to make his debut here tonight at Confidential.
But look at the face of Kyle Boone. Look at the face of Jonny Deluca. It's almost, they look almost offended by this whole predicament. Who knows what's going through these two young guns' minds right now? These guys are known for being a little hot-headed. So
Not just the experience edge going to Tarik and Brent Banks here in this tag team combination, but certainly together, when they were together, almost tag team specialists, Kevin. Both men knowing each other so well, and that's something that's going to be difficult to overcome for Deluca and Boone.
that is very much the case. Tarik, Brent Banks, very much the veterans here. But when it comes to being a young, hungry star in the sport of professional wrestling, you can't look much farther than Jonny Deluca and Kyle Boone. Both men went on excursions not too long ago. Jonny Deluca to the UK, where he wrestled in places like Denmark, in like Germany. Kyle Boone himself went on a little excursion down to Florida, where he trained at the Dungeon under TJ Wilson and Natalia Natty Neidhart. These two men always looking to learn from the best in the business.
I was going to say, Kevin, definitely two of the fastest rising stars in Ontario, and that's why Tarik has brought Brent Banks here to test these guys, test their limits here.
No, but the look on the face of Kyle Boone in particular almost says, you don't need to test us. We won the trios titles together. Why are you testing us? Why are you putting us in this position? I guess Tarik's the only one that knows for sure. With this crowd here in Hamilton.
Jonny Deluca, Hamilton born and raised, Hamilton favorite.
Absolutely. Jonny Deluca's gone face to face with some of the very best in this business. In PWO, we've watched him grow from a boy to a very talented performer.
Even just the physical transformation, you could see Jonny Deluca putting time in the gym. As you had mentioned, Kevin, all through Europe, traveling on that excursion, looking to show off a bit of those skills here tonight against Tarik.
Tarik keeping control of that arm. Very old school maneuver. Jonny Deluca with a rear hammerlock of his own now, but Tarik applying the headlock. Deluca still not letting go of that hammerlock. Tarik able to turn it around and put himself in full control of this exchange.
Tarik enjoys this right now, Kevin.
Well, I mean, I don't think neither of these men really want to hurt each other. I think this is a match where it's just about testing each other's skills, pushing each other as far as you can. But is it going to get personal? Beautiful arm drag from Tarik.
Tarik trying to put things away early, had Deluca hoisted up on his back for a split second.
Well, ducks underneath, goes behind, shoots Deluca off to the ropes. Beautiful standing Frankensteiner.
Excellent execution there from Tarik. When you talk about excursions, it's someone himself who started out training in Calgary, Alberta himself, Tarik. Training with Lance Storm once upon a time, many moons ago.
One thing about Tarik, Mr. Punch, Kick, Chop, one of the hardest hitters in Ontario, maybe all of Canada, but he's more than just a striker. He's a technical marvel in that ring. Continues
to be one of the top competitors wherever he goes. And it's been all Tarik in there.
Oh, but Jonny Deluca trying to get out of it, but Tarik keeping the pressure on that arm.
There's that technical skill on display, top wrist lock, able to arch Deluca back to the canvas.
And Deluca using that technical ability to fight out of it. Beautiful standing drop kick, the vertical leap of Vitamin D. And the student becomes the teacher, if you will. And now things get interesting.
Here comes the money. Brent Banks looking to earn some tonight with a big-time victory in his debut at PWO.
Absolutely, the 13-year veteran Brent Money Banks going behind there and playing to the crowd, but DeLuca almost insulted by that.
Brent Banks really maturing over the years, someone that likes to dictate the pace and do things his way. Very selective where he's been over the pandemic years in professional wrestling.
And lock up center of the ring from Vitamin D and Vitamin B. Brent Banks applying that side headlock. Headlock takeover, keeping the pressure on Jonny Deluca.
You can see a bit of frustration on the face from Boone as he watches on Deluca in the center of that ring with that side headlock applied from Brent Banks.
I mean, from the very beginning, from the day Kyle Boone walked into PWO, he had a chip on his shoulder. He had a mean streak, and that sort of rubbed off a little bit on Jonny Deluca. Jonny Deluca, still a smiley young man, still as happy as they come. But since he's been teaming with Boone, he's been picking up a bit of that mean streak in his own right.
Deluca able to reverse it now. Brent Banks sends him for the ride, but it's that shoulder block from Deluca sending Banks down to the mat.
Jonny Deluca off into the ropes, across the ring, up and over goes Banks. Beautiful maneuver, following it up with a standing drop kick. The athleticism of Brent Money Banks fully on display in his debut here tonight.
Incredible agility from Brent Banks. Hasn't missed a step, as you can see.
This crowd getting behind all four of these competitors. Beautiful splash in the corner to Vitamin D, shoots him across. And there it is, the core strength of Jonny D. Over goes DeLuca, going for an arm drag. Banks putting a stop to it very quickly. But DeLuca following up with another one. Beautiful sling blade.
Signature maneuver from DeLuca and beautiful execution. You can see he's calling for it, wants to set Banks up. Has something in mind here, gonna come off the top maybe, Kevin.
I think that may be the case, but DeLuca could be taking a little bit too much time with his pandering to the crowd.
You definitely don't want to give Brent Banks that opening.
Oh, but... oh!
Back of the head into those turnbuckles.
This is gonna be it, not quite. Another cover from Banks. DeLuca kicks out just a bit sooner. Banks doing the smart thing, pulling DeLuca over to his corner. This is Tag Team Wrestling 101, Chris. Cut off the ring and keep your partner fresh.
Well, great tag continuity from Tarik and Brent Banks. Very well accomplished.
I mean, the experience advantage is definitely going to go to Tarik and Brent Banks. Over 20 years of experience between the two. Oh!
Punch, kick, and chop combination from the master of it, Tarik, and you can see wrestling DeLuca back to his corner.
Very intelligent, realizing DeLuca was just within reach of his tag team partner. Or should I say, Tarik's tag team partner as well. These men, like I said recently, were trios partners, trios champions even.
Should be an interesting dynamic to see the fallout from this match here at Confidential, where things go from here now that Brent Banks is in PWO. Fans starting to rally behind Deluca here at the Germania Hall.
A stiff strike from Tarik to Deluca. Deluca still not knocked down. Off the ropes, disaster kick attempt misses. Deluca, beautiful Samoan drop from Vitamin D.
This is what Deluca needed. He needs to get over to that corner now, Kevin. Desperately needs to make that tag to Boone.
And Boone?
Oh, come on.
Boone, what are you doing?
Oh, give me a break, Kevin.
I don't know what Boone is thinking.
Boone is saying he didn't need this test here tonight from Tarik, and he doesn't want to get in there at all. He's going to leave his partner high and dry here.
Well, I mean, to Boone, it's not about winning or losing here tonight. He took this test personally. Jonny Deluca absolutely bewildered by the betrayal.
I was going to say, Boone seemed personally insulted by this matchup, and he's out of here, Kevin. He's going up that ramp. That's not the way we want to see things end here at PWO, and Boone is out of here.
Absolutely not, but Tarik taking it right to Deluca. Boone just continuing to saunter off. Tarik trying to take Deluca up. Deluca gets out of it. Stiff strike to Deluca.
Them's the breaks for Deluca and Tarik.
Oh!
Brent Banks aren't going to give Deluca any quarter here.
And that's the thing with Deluca. Still a lot of fight left in him. Trying to answer this test. Throwing Banks to the outside.
Tarik in position, Kevin.
Tarik off into the ropes.
Oh, wow.
Turning that Frankensteiner attempt into a power bomb.
Deluca goes to the second buckle from the inside.
Beautiful, picture perfect drop kick. 2. Oh! Deluca almost had Tarik in what has become a 2-on-1 handicap match here, Chris.
An unbelievable turn of events here at Confidential. Wavemaker Kyle Boone walking out on his partner.
But did he walk out on his partner, or did he walk out on Tarik's test, Chris? That's the thing. I don't know if he was walking out on Jonny. He was more so just pissed off at the idea that Tarik is testing them here.
Hopefully we can get some answers later on this evening.
And Brent coming in, double team
maneuver.
maneuver.
It's over for Deluca. He's out on his feet, Kevin.
But Deluca able to get on top of that with a vertical leap of Tarik. And we've seen this before from Tarik, going for the backpack stunner.
Tarik won lots of matches that way.
And a beautiful splash. 2. And a kick out at 2. Deluca just will not die here tonight.
So many tag matches Tarik and Brent Banks have had over the years in Hamilton. Incredible heart from Deluca here. Brent Banks and Tarik can almost not believe it.
Incredible heart from Deluca. Incredible action. You can see more incredible action like this all over IWTV. You can check out this and our ever-growing backlog of events.
Quite the history at PWO, and I'm proud to be associated with it over the years, Kevin, and what a pleasure it's been back here at PWO Confidential. What an incredible event it's been thus far, but it's not going to be too good for Deluca if Tarik can get him off that turnbuckle.
Well, that was a big if, as we just found out. Tarik landing on the mat. Deluca trying to stay on top of this 2-on-1 handicap match. Shoots Brent into what was his corner. And Tarik in control, going right into Brent Banks. Deluca, is this it? Whoa!
miscalculation from Tarik, but you can see, Kevin, he looks pissed off.
That he is. Tarik trying to make sure whatever lesson he's trying to teach his tag team partner is felt here tonight.
Oh, what kind of lessons are those, Kevin? Come on now.
I think things are about to get personal. Jonny Deluca ducks underneath, trying to go for that Blue Thunder bomb, but Tarik holding on and dropping with that headlock.
It was the experience of Tarik quickly to those ropes. Held on, but Deluca with his back turned and Banks in there and able to capitalize. The numbers game just maybe too much for Deluca here.
I don't know if that looks like too much, but Brent Banks not the legal man. And Tarik, stiff chop to the chest of Deluca. Off the ropes he goes, and a Blue Thunder bomb for Tarik. 2, kick out at 2. And veteran official Harry D. I do not envy him here tonight, having to keep up with these 4, now 3 competitors.
An incredible comeback from Deluca, incredible fortitude. Wow, he might have taken Banks out of the equation, Kevin. Harry D checking on all men now. Banks to his feet on the outside.
Tarik just continuing the assault any way he can by stomping on those fingers of Deluca. You got to start wondering in this 2-on-1 match, how much does Deluca have left? Double team maneuver coming up. Deluca! And a quadruple dose! Go over the cover! Kick out once again! Oh my God!
Things are absolutely electric here at PWO Confidential. Incredible.
Talk about electricity. We're looking at Mr. Electricity standing tall in Jonny Deluca. Jonny Deluca going up top. Bring in the thunder, bring in the lightning.
Deluca gets in position. Oh
Beautiful
no!
swanton bomb attempt, but Tarik just in the nick of time. Jonny, enough wherewithal to get the boot up. Oh!
How much more can Deluca take, Kevin?
After strikes like that, I really don't know. Stiff knee from Banks. Banks directing traffic. Disaster kick from Tarik.
Brent Banks has to get in position, wheelbarrow.
What a tag team maneuver, wheelbarrow flatliner, and there it is.
Here are your winners, the team of Brent Banks and Tarik.
And you can see when Banks and Tarik had scored that pinfall, there was a heated exchange there, some words being exchanged from Tarik. Make sure he's setting the record straight between him and Deluca out there.
Absolutely, but what a performance, not only from Tarik, not only from Brent Banks, but from Jonny Deluca to be able to take these 2 veterans to the very limit. He almost had this match won on quite a number of occasions. And there it is, a show of respect from Tarik for the young gun that is Jonny Deluca. What a match, Chris.
Incredible heart from Deluca. Continues to prove why he is one of the most popular stars in PWO today.